Hello, and welcome to the first installment in a new series called Loot Routes for Beginners. What I want to do with this series is help out you new players by showing you a spawn point, helping you figure out where the hell you spawned, because that can be pretty difficult, and then help guide you deeper into the map, stopping at specific towns along the way. I'm also going to show you important buildings in each town that you're definitely going to want to hit in order to get some pretty good gear. For this first installment, we're going to start off in Solnichniy and work our way to the North West Airfield. Solnichniy can be found in the southeast corner of the map. The easiest way for you to identify Solnichniy is by the industrial building that you can see here. The important areas to loot in this town are the civilian barracks right next to that industrial building, the blue medical building, and the well located here on the way down the road to Dolina, which will be our next stop. While we fly over there, I want to mention the I Survive map. It's a really useful tool to help you learn the map, find certain buildings, wells, and translate the Russian signs you'll find throughout the land of Chernarus. Dolina is a pretty small town that doesn't have too much in it. However, it's a really good town to find like a civilian gun, some food, things like that. I would definitely recommend looting the south side of the street because there are less buildings there, so I think that a lot less people loot that area, so I always find a lot of good gear there. The only building of note in this town is the police station, which is found here. It also has a well right next to it, but you gotta be really careful when drinking from that well. Next up, we're gonna follow the road out of Dolina and then make our way to Staroye military base. Follow the road out of town. When you reach this sign, make a left. And then follow the dirt road all the way to the military base. I like to approach this military base like you saw there, from the tree line and near that camo netting building. It gives you a chance to look over the sandbags, and then you can even scope out the far hill where a lot of people like to snipe from. Staroye military base has become a hot spot in the land of Chernarus. It's not that far from the coast, and it's pretty big considering how close it is to the coast, so you can definitely find, a decent amount of guns and ammo here. I've had plenty of fights and met plenty of friendly players here, so you definitely got to be cautious when approaching this base. After looting this base, we're going to follow the road and make our way to Staroye town. Staroye town has a police station, a blue medical building, and a well, all in the same area right here. There is also one of the green military guard shacks that sometimes spawns guns up the roads this way towards the farm. From here, we're going to follow the road all the way to Guglovo, a town that is just a small stop on the way to the center of the map. There's really not much in Guglovo. This is a good town to find food and water. A well can be found right here. Now, we're going to make our way to another really big hotspot, Novy Sobor. To get here, we're going to veer off the road a little bit, so watch this part carefully. Angle yourself towards this tree line and keep running in that direction, with the road to your right. You'll know you're on the right course when you pass this deer stand. Then, just keep angling yourself towards this little orange shack, and just keep running. I like to come in this way because it gives you a good opportunity to scope the town, but it also gives you an opportunity to scope the low walls over to the right, and then the hill further right. Now, Novy is a fairly popular town. It has a police station that you can find here, and has a water fountain, a well, across the street. There's also a small little green guard shack that sometimes spawns guns nearby the farms. Now, most people like to cut across the open field from the farms and go right into Starry. However, I like to do things a little differently. I like to make a left off of the road and then dip into this creek here, and I follow the creek all the way to Starry. This way you can scope out the Starry military base and the hills a little bit easier. Stary Sobor is one of the most popular towns in the map because it's located in the center. It also has a military base that brings a lot of people into this town. When looting the military base, be really careful of the red barn and the hill above it because people like to camp both of those locations. Stary Sobor has a well in the center of town and a blue medical building where you can get some supplies. Now you could go straight to the airfield from here, but I'm going to stop at VMC first. From the blue medical building, angle yourself towards the gap between the tree lines where you can see the deer stand. Keep going in this direction until you see a hill. That is going to be VMC. Some people like to scope out Veresnik from that hill. It can be pretty useful, but you can't really see into the base too well because trees and buildings really block your view. VMC has a stream in the woods behind the base, and you can follow this stream in either direction to get to Vybor. For this video, we're going to follow the stream to the right. Be really careful when running through this stream. A lot of people use it to travel. Once you get to the blue car, make a left, and you'll end up in Vybor Industrial. Vybor Industrial has a few military containers that could be worth looting, but the real attraction here is the police station with a well behind it and the blue medical building behind that. Following the road through Vybor Industrial, you want to aim for the red roof barn and run in that direction. After the barn, you'll hit a road that'll take you right into North West Airfield. Now, the new North West Airfield is absolutely massive and would definitely require its own video. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you learned something from this video, and if you did, please subscribe and you'll get to see the rest of the loot guides I'm going to make in the future, as well as my adventure style videos. I'm going to wrap things up with a quick clip from a subplay stream I got to play in with the Running Mans. So where are you guys?
we're heading towards that really big industrial building that everyone tends to get on.
Gotcha.
Which I probably intend to get on. Alright, someone's been in here as well. It's kind of frustrating this. There's evidence of players everywhere, but no players.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. Coming, going like the way we're going, continue on that way, that direction.
I see him, he's got a blue helmet on. He's on top of the mound.
We're flanking around to the left.
Right, we need someone to cover this wall. He's going to come flanking around. We need to kill this flanker first, I think.
I'm going around. You said he's going towards the woods?
Well, no, he was running west, but he'll be flanking towards the... He'll be in the edge of the forest running north, basically, I guess. I think the blue helmet guy may have seen me, so they're back down and they're going to reposition.
Alright, I'm going in the woods and moving up.
Oh, I'm hit. He's on the building. He's on top of the industrial building. I'm hit once, I'm okay. So the guy with the blue helmet is on top of that industrial. The 3-story glass window one. There's still a guy in the outside of the forest by the wall as well. I can't peek him, he'll kill me.
I'm looking at the glass building, I don't see him.
He's right on the top floor, like leaning the edge of the window.
Got him, he's down.
What, on the roof?
Nice.
Yep, he's down. Blue helmet's down.
Where you fired from, there's another one. There's definitely another one almost where you fired from.
I'm backing off then, because I have no idea where that guy is.
Well, I've hovered around waiting to get shot at and no one shot at me. I guess if there doesn't feel like there's anybody camping in there, we don't really need to do anything with it. I'm in the camo.
Yeah, I'm outside it.
I don't think there's any point going in it.
Unless we want to get an overlook, but... right behind the camo, I'm dead.